Hello, and welcome to another episode of Crossword Radio. This is your enigmatic host, The Brain, and today is Sunday, April 24th, 2022. It's Sunday, so that means it is Cryptic Day at the New Yorker. Best day of the week. This week's crossword is by Neville Fogarty. Without much further ado, let's get to it. Okay. Sondheim rearranged Passion for Pleasure. Passion for Pleasure. Rearranged definitely sounds like a anagram. 8 letters. Sondheim was a songwriter. Or like a playwright. Not sure. He wrote Cats, I think. Anyway, don't know. Let's get some crossings. Lay out what you need to play bridge. Well, I think this is a deck. To lay someone out would be to like punch them. And that would deck is another thing to punch. And what you need to play the card game bridge is a deck of cards. So I think this is deck. Long trench lacks drainage opening. What is a drainage opening? Long. Could that be just L? Trench lacks drainage opening. This duct, maybe? Is that a drainage opening? A duct? Probably not. Maybe another word for a trench, like a tunnel, or the opening of the word drainage is D. So a word for trench that has a D without the D, and that means long. Not sure. Different or the unusual? Is this an anagram of or the? Other? Okay. Is different. Okay. It can remove nail polish's brilliant color. Well, acetone can remove nail polish. That's nail polish remover. Yeah, brilliant is ace. Tone is color. Yeah, I recently myself penned a crossword clue for acetone in my second crossword, I think, or my second cryptic. I believe it said cryptic cleaner has first-rate voice was my clue. A first-rate ace voice tone. Anyway, in this case, it's brilliant is ace and color is tone. So we have a D and an O. Sondheim, rearranged Passion for Pleasure. We have no D's anywhere for that. So, rearranged. Maybe redone? No, I don't know. Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim, I think was his first name. So we're not looking for Stephen. Sondheim rearranged. Passion for Pleasure. Hedonism? Is this like pleasure? And it is an anagram of Sondheim. Okay. So anagram of Sondheim is hedonism. Oh, and a passion for pleasure is hedonism. Okay, that's what's going on here. All right. If you have a passion for pleasure, you are hedonistic. Alrighty. Eagerly consume one New Hampshire brewery output. Eagerly consume could be inhale. One could be I in Roman numerals. New Hampshire, the postal abbreviation of New Hampshire is NH. And a brewery's output is ale. INH. Hail. Ale, and you get inhale. To eagerly consume. Sear fish. Well, sear could be char. Is there a fish called a char? Not sure. What's this? Rising grades, including A's for marine culture. Marine creature. 3, 4. Well, a marine creature makes sense to start with C. Is this a sea lion? Rising grades, including A's. I don't think so. It's not. Is it literally grades? Sea darg? I don't think so. Must be some other word for grades. Okay. Poach small duck. Is this steal for some reason? Poach is steal in a way. Steam sort of is poaching. No. Small anyway. Small could be S. Then some 4-letter word for duck. Might be duck like a void. That kind of duck. And we get a word that means poach. Teal. Is there a type of duck called a teal? I don't know. Maybe. I'll put an A here. See what? See horse, see cow, see lots of things. Delete periods before end of sentence. The end of sentence is an E. Periods are eras. And so eras and then E is erase, which is delete. I see something. Starts with an S. See slug. Rising grades. No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Swimmer in France is not committed to a company. So I think the definition is probably company. You're not committed. Maybe you're free. Single. Swimmer in France. Maybe it's literally FR and then like freelance is not committed to a company. Yeah. And a swimmer is an eel. Alrighty. So an eel in France is freelance, not committed to a company. It's looking like steel. Maybe there is a duck called a steel, and that's all the help we're getting for this crossing here. Word for grades. A C. Wow. Grades. Carry piece of most sacred object. Let's see if we can get something here, maybe. Carry. Like tote. Piece of most. Yeah. It is that. Carry is tote. Piece of most is M. The letter M is a piece of the word most. And a secret object is a totem. That's got to be steel. So there must be a kind of duck called a teal. Rising grades, including A. So it's a word that means grades. Rising. You put an A in the middle of it. This A or possibly this A. And you get a marine creature. Grades, what, like levels or rates, judges. High schooler likely involved in illegitimate enterprise. There we go. That's hidden in the middle. And high schooler is a teen. Okay. Overboard segment, sink or swim. Well, this is another hidden in the middle, I think. A segment of the word overboard is a verb, and sink and swim are both verbs. What's happened? VE. Okay. Not having a brand name. That sounds like generic. Console initially holds Irene back. game console initially is GC, and then holds a reversal of Irene, and you get generic. Okay. Reflection of me caught in Rebel's broken mirror. So looks like maybe there's a reflection of me or a reversal of me caught inside of a word that means rebel. Or rebel broken, caught inside an anagram of rebel. R-E-B-E-L, yeah. And we get a mirror. I don't think I know this word. We have our B already used. And an E, so we need R-E-L-S. Maybe it's rebels broken. R-E-B-E-L-S. Yep. I don't know. Resemble. There we go. So there we go. Reversal of me inside an anagram of rebels. And you get something mirrors something it resembles it. Okay. Soldier endlessly. That's an R. Or no, maybe soldier without the R. Take the end off of soldier, and then you anagram it, and you get classic tunes, which are oldies. Soldier endlessly remixed classic tunes. Okay. South and north, S&N, or north almost. Display indignation is to snort. Yeah, so south is S, north almost is nort, and display indignation is to snort. Amplify rocking Al Green. Certainly looks like an anagram of Al Green, maybe. It means amplify. To increase. Al Green. So G, E, and N used. So we have A, L, R, and E. Enlarge. There we go. That's amplify, and it's an anagram of Al Green. Arkansas and Idaho are dry. Yeah, this is just two postal abbreviations. Arkansas is AR, Idaho is ID, and dry is arid. Part of NPR commercial set in Vegas hotel. So part of NPR. NPR is National Public Radio. So a commercial is an ad set in a Vegas hotel, which is Rio. So ad in Rio gets you radio, which is part of the abbreviation National Public Radio. This is National Public Radio. Long trench lacks drainage opening. Much. Can that be long? What is this? Plead at the end of the song High School Musical. Plead at the end of song in High School Musical. Plead. Like have mercy or something. Plead at the end of song in High School Musical. Nine-letter word. Only going to have one more crossing, and that's here. Long trench lacks drainage opening. Trench could be a ditch. There we go. And without the D is itch. And if you long for something, you itch for it. Plead at the end of song. Hails a... Hairspray is a musical. There we go. Plead is pray at the end. So pray at the end. A song is an air, like air on the G string. And high school can be abbreviated to HS. So song in high school, air in HS, and pray at the end. And plead at the end, rather, which is pray. Okay. And you get a musical, which is Hairspray. And then whatever this is, which honestly I have no idea. Let's do a check. Yep. Reveal me. A C star. Oh, right. Okay. C star. Yeah, see, that's not what I normally would call them. I think I would normally call them a starfish. So I think that's why I wasn't thinking of it. But yeah, grades is rates around an A, including AS. Okay, A's. So, and then you get C star. Yeah. C star rates reversed around A's. Yeah. All right. So let's just go over quickly the answers here. Anagram of Sondheim is hedonism, which is passion for pleasure. Acetone is ace, which is brilliant, and color, which is tone, and it can remove nail polish. Itch is trench is a ditch without the D, which is drainage opening, and you get long, which is itch. Char, right, there must be a kind of fish called a char, and sear something is to char, like a food. Erase is periods are eras before the end of sentence, which is E, and you get delete, which is erase. South is S. North almost is north without the last letter, and that's nort. And to display indignation is to snort. Poach is to steal, small as S, and there must be a kind of duck called a teal. Part of NPR is radio, and a commercial is an ad set inside a Vegas hotel, which is Rio. Dry is arid, Arkansas is AR, Idaho is ID, and you get arid. This is a hidden in the middle of illegitimate enterprise is teen, which is a high schooler. Generic is not having a brand name. A game console initially is GC. GC. And then it holds a reversal of Irene, and you get generic. So, a reflection of me is ME backwards. There's me backwards, ME, caught in an anagram of rebels, and you get resemble, which is to mirror. Hairspray is a musical. That is Air, is a song in HS for high school, and then at the end, you put plead, which is pray. Layout, someone is to like deck them, to punch them, and also what you need to play the game bridge is a deck of cards. Different or the unusual, an anagram of or the. Really, this is kind of work either way. You know, we could say that the definition is different, and the anagram indicator is unusual, or you could say that the anagram indicator is different, and that the definition is unusual. So that's kind of interesting. Really, different and unusual both work as either the anagram indicator or the definition. Anyway. Inhale, 1 is I. New Hampshire's postal abbreviation is NH. A brewery's output is ale, and you get inhale, which is eagerly consume. A sea star is a marine creature. Grades is rates, reversed, and including A's, so you put AS inside of it for A's. Swimmer is an eel in France, is just France, and not committed to a company is freelance. Rocking is an anagram indicator of Al Green, and you get amplify, which is to enlarge. Soldier endlessly. So soldier without the R, and then anagrammed, remixed, and classic tunes are oldies. Carry is tote, piece of most is M, and a sacred object is a totem. There's another hidden in the middle of overboard is a verb, which is sink or swim are both examples of verbs. And there we go. That'll do it for the brain today. I will see you next time, and until then, stay safe out there. Bye.